I think the beauty of, whether it's fishing in New Zealand or anywhere in the world, where, you're writing the pages of the story as you go. There's nothing better than launching the boat, getting out of the harbour and just pointing out to sea, and leaving it up to your imagination, really. Once you're at that spot, again, the beauty is, if you've gone somewhere remote, anything could happen in that day. The wildlife you see, whether it's seals in their natural environment, or it's workouts with the gannets, the dolphins, the whales, and sometimes the fishing can become almost secondary to that. It's just immersing yourself in the wildlife, the nature, the adventure. And I think that's the beautiful thing about fishing. Really lucky in New Zealand. A lot of our coastline's incredibly rugged and remote. It's also protected by the weather. We're in a part of the world that's incredibly temperamental. It can be windy for what seems like weeks on end, big swells, but when you do get the opportunity to get out and adventure to some of those wider spots, you're treated to some incredible fishing. So the Kingfish in New Zealand, we're really fortunate that New Zealand is the home of some of the largest kingfish in the world. The world record's been caught here, but it's been equalled twice at 52 kilos, which is just an immense fish. I think the draw card for kingfish, quite often where anglers' journeys start, is that you'll be a kid, you'll be at the wharf, you'll be targeting those smaller fish, and the next thing, this creature just comes through and it's just an animal. It's charging the bait, it's ripping around. At that stage of your fishing career, you've probably got your little cheap rod and reel, and if you do manage to hook it, it normally ends in tears. And I think that happened for me as a kid with kingfish, and it really fuels that fire to get better tackle and really target them there. When you first probably encounter your first kingie, it probably feels like a bit of a mythical beast from a story tale, but as your fishing journey continues and you get the opportunity to get out and target them, they probably lose a bit of that mystique, but you never lose the thirst to go out and target them. Well, there's a big ball coming through now, eh? Oh, yep. Just a little guy. It's always a challenge to land them. If you're casting a little topwater lure on PE2, they're going to give you a hell of a scrap, and then if you hook a big one on PE8 or whatever, they're the fights is equally as hard. It's a toe-to-toe scrap essentially, and it's either going to be you that wins or the fish that wins, and you know, like either way you can you know, you can be, I guess you can be happy. It's nice to be humbled every now and again by a big fish, but you know, it's also nice to catch that you know, a big kingy as well.
Feels like a kingy.
You know, for me as well, treating that fish, you know, with respect. You know, we keep the odd kingy here, but you know, probably 98% of the kingies I catch, I like to let go. They're just such a big, beautiful, sort of majestic beast that it's always nice to see them swim away.
There we go. Epic.
Something different, eh?
So one of New Zealand's favourite species, you know, it has to be snapper. You know, they're so widely accessible, and you know, you can catch big fish right on Auckland's doorstep. You know, shallow water estuaries, harbours, the channels, you know, right out here in the Hauraki Gulf. And then, you know, as you venture out a bit wider to your remoter islands, you've got the, you know, the big snapper that, you know, lurk in the shallows and your deeper reefs. So it's an incredibly varied fishery.
Heaps of bites through here. Probably got hit like 4 times then. Get a one. Get a one.
And you know, I mean, we get a lot of snapper, and we also get a lot of big snapper. And the other cool thing with it is, you know, at the right time of year, those fish, you know, they're not territorial. They don't just sort of tend to call one place home. They move around quite a bit. So, you know, come the right time of the season, you know, we can catch 20 pounders and still see Auckland City. So yeah, it's an incredibly special fishery. You know, and off the back of, you know, having, you know, incredibly hard fighting fish, whether it's a snapper in the shallows, or it's you know, you've hooked a kingfish on top water, or live baiting, or you're chasing yellowfin. You know, the one thing that is the most important is making sure that you've got tackle that's up to the job of landing these fish. You know, I mean, again, you know, we get back to New Zealand's got the world record for kingfish, and I think we've got one of the world records, you know, probably a few world records for snapper. So you need gear that, you know, can handle that. And if you don't, these fish are so powerful, they'll expose any weakness. And you know, if you've gone through the process of getting to a remote destination, hooking that fish, the last thing you want is gear failure.
Good fish.
でセルテートっていうのは全てのアングラーに愛着を持って末永く使ってほしいという気持ちを込めて開発されました。そのセルテート HD、そのセルテートがですね2004年に出て、翌年2005年にはこちらのセルテートの HD カスタムというモデルが生まれております。こちらはよりセルテート非常にタフなリールなんですけれど、それをさらに強く大型魚にも対応できるようなカスタムという形で誕生したリールです。それをより現代の技術を用いて最新のセルテート HD を作ればどのようなリールになるのかというようなところ、小型スピニングリールの限界に挑みたいというところでこちらのセルテート HD が開発されております。そのセルテートシリーズの中の2000番から2万番まである中で、今回セルテート HD というのがラインナップ3000番から LT の5000番までになるんですけれど、より小型スピニングでタフに使い込んでもらうことができるアルミのエアドライブローターを搭載したフルアルミの小型スピニングを作っております。はい、こちらがニューセルテートの SW になります。今回セルテート SW に求めたところはパワードライブデザインを採用して今まで以上によりパワーがあってさらに軽快に操作ができるスピニングリールというところになります。前作のセルテートも非常に強くて人気のあるリールだったんですけれど、さらに強い高負荷がかかってもよりパワフルに巻けるリールとなっております。そして軽快というところなんですけれど、昨年発売した25ソルティガに比べて前作のセルテート14000番比較で約 40% 程度のローターの合成の強さがあるので、セルテートシリーズ小型は LT の2000番、大型は SW の2万番まであるので、世界中のあらゆるターゲットをこのセルテートで釣ることができるというシリーズになっています。
I really enjoy what we've done. I love sight casting for mundies, but it's super enjoyable. Once I dialed it in and could see the fish and started getting my casts like within the realm of where they're looking, extremely rewarding. That one this morning of the chase down, following, and every time I tweaked it, he was flaring up and getting more excited. Extremely rewarding style of fishing.
Hit. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, great save. Thank you. Imagine I lost him. Brooksy! Nice one, Briggsy. Brooksy, look at him. Oh.
You ready, boys? Just get right hand on tail and keep hold of his mouth. Let go of left hand and keep hold of right hand. Strong. Be strong.
Oh, not so strong.
I guess I don't really feel like I've mastered any style of fishing. I wouldn't say that I've like completed my learning in any form of fishing. Every time I go out, there's something new to learn, something new to see, and you're just constantly refining yourself as a fisherman. I think the one thing that I still have that relates back to my fishing as a kid is I just love it. Any style of fishing is just super fun and exciting to me. I'm definitely not the master of any style of fishing, but I have the ultimate kid froth still in every style of fishing. Barramundi are extremely explosive. I'd forgotten how psycho the hit is. Initial hit, head shake goes crazy, half the time your lure goes flying. They're such an intense fish. From going from completely chill to absolute eruption of power. Super spectacular fish to just see it launching out of the water. Very cool fish. And so chunky, these ones. The ones we were catching were very healthy, solid, chunky fish. Big, powerful fish.
Show, little show. What's this too?
When you see them from a while away, I actually like that. The ones that really stress me is when it just pops up and you don't really have time to prepare. I quite like that you know there's a fish there, you see its tail or you see the wafting and you have time to settle yourself, calm yourself down, because you can't be too flared up. You have to actually calm the nerves before doing it. Well, I do anyway, because I can't do weird little casts. I'm usually doing as hard as I can cast out into the ocean as far as I can on a rock ledge. So this little flicky stuff is very foreign to Briggsy. So I need to be as zen as possible when attempting to get a nice cast on one. So I couldn't afford to be too stressed. I had to really dial it back whenever we saw a fish. And I appreciate how much time you get when you see one from a little way away. The tailing, very nice. My favorite was the sunning fish that we had actually sitting up on the weed. That was the ultimate. If you could have that every time, it'd be very nice.
Wow, that's like a long run. Let's try and bury me in this weed here. Just got it down in the photo. Yeah.
going, keep going. Righto. Fishing to me is pretty much, I don't see an end to it. It's a game that never ends. Like, and you never stop learning. You'll never beat it. So there's always something different to do, something new to chase. It's one of the most complex games, and you get to do it with your best mates. And probably that's, for me, that's everything at the moment. Like I just enjoy going out with really good friends. A lot of the early years, we just go out, just try and catch whatever you can or whatever you're targeting, which I still do. But I think fishing with my good mates is probably the most important thing, because at the end of the day, you have fun, you see stuff that you're never going to see on land. You're never going to, you can never experience stuff sitting at home on your couch that you can out in the middle of the ocean. There, it's a wild place, and it's never the same. So. Kingfish to me are pretty special fish. They're such a robust animal. They go from sizes up to 50 kilos, and that's everyone's dream. I mean, most people's dreams are 20 kilo fish, and it is still mine. I have caught a couple, but anything in that sort of class is a real beast of an animal, and they're just such strong, powerful animals. They're not easy to catch. Extremely difficult top water. They only eat when they want to eat. You've got to be in the right place, the right time. Then you've got to stop them from the reef. So it makes them a really interesting animal where no two fish are the same. I love a big pack of kingfish, especially a midday pack when the sun's straight above. The whole water goes green, and you can just see their greenbacks, and they're coming out the lure, chasing it, fighting each other off for it, and you just know it's a matter of sweeps before one commits and bullies the other one out of the way and just jams your lure right at your feet, and you get a good visual in the middle of the day. And I've had a lot of big packs come up middle of the day. Probably my favourite part. Oh yeah, 1 minute. Oh, I thought he ate it. Bastard. Oh, are you serious? I didn't think I was gonna. Real shallow. Hang on, let me just let it. Yeah. The fight of a kingfish is brutal. Especially when you catch a real one, and your nerves are running through. Their head shakes are so violent, they just charge the bottom, and you're there trying to put as maximum drag through everything without putting too much that you're popping, main lines or leaders, or you just want, and that's why everything's got to be 100% with kingfish. Especially when you're chasing those trophy size ones, you just have to be ready for it. No matter what you're doing, everything has to be 100%, and their fight is just, not like many others. They're a long, powerful fish. They got all the characteristics of a powerful animal. Oh no, he hasn't woken up. Oh, he's a big one. Look at the size of him. How deep are we? P4. That's good fun.
I was born and raised in Chiba, Japan, right next to the ocean, and every Saturday, Sunday was my place to go, and started to catch small fish and then sea bass, and then I got more into fishing. I think I had major 2 steps. One was, well, first I started my fishing with bait, and in advance I found out I could catch a sea bass with a lure, and that was so much fun for me when I was in teenage. And after that I moved to Fukuoka actually and spent my time 4 years here, and I found out the kingfish and the black sea bass fishing here, and that really changed my life a lot for fishing. This is the average size for today. Another nice sea bass. Okay, so the second day we did sea bass with CERTATE 3000, 4000. Because it was very morning, the fish was rising and we had so much fun there. We started with vibration, caught some couple small ones, and we went to the deeper place and used the shad and caught the 79 centimeter, was it? Really nice size, very exciting fishing. Yeah. Oh, 来ました。流れあるから逆に行っちゃうな。Ooh, he's strong. Ooh. All right, yes. Yes, sir. Nice size. Look at that. Look how fatty it is. Beautiful. Using the CERTATE for the sea bass, 3000, 4000, I'd say it was a very light reel and trouble-less. I did many casts with a light lure, heavy lure. I had no stress casting it. And after catching sea bass, the reeling was so light and drag was fine, and I enjoyed the reel. First of all, just how it looks, the fish, how it looks, it's just cool. Mean face with a beautiful body, and catching them is like a game, you know. You go out in deep sea and you don't know what kilograms you'll catch. Someday you'll have like 3 kilo, someday you have a 30 kilo. You never know what's gonna bite, and that's kind of the best part of this kingfish fishing, I think.
Okay. Woo! Nice fish. Beautiful.
Well, this kind of kingfish fishing, like if you cast whole day, you do like almost 300 or more casts per day, and you get tired, and the reel that we use this time, the reeling lightness, I'd say, it was very comfortable and it was easy for me to reel. If you cast and reel whole day, you get tired and you lose focus, and that's when you lose your big kingfish. So try to be focused and keep sharp. Good tackle, good reel is a very good thing to have.
Holy. Oh yeah. Sha.
Nice fish. So, I told you, it's pretty close from the city, from Fukuoka. It's like the very first point. The wind's pretty strong and the current's pretty strong. The captain didn't see any boats around, so he thought we might have a chance, and here it is. Nice fish.
Yeah, good fish. Oh, this one's eating a lot. Jeez, look at his belly.
We did fishing from Fukuoka area to Iki Island area, so it was a tough condition and very strong wind and waves. I think a couple of places we did was right by the cliff by the Iki Island, which was very good today.
and one of the places was even a little bit on the Auburn side at Fukuoka. I caught 10 kilo there. There are so many places that we can catch and hunt for kingfish over here around Fukuoka area. Yes! Yeah, thank you, Captain. Yes! This one was what I was looking for. Nice one. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.